So, if you say the truth about Pokemon, the new Pokemon games exactly, not the old ones, and people will get angry at you and say, Pokemon games are not kids' games, they're rated for everyone. Well, Masuda says otherwise. Well, according to a quote by him, I'm not reading it on the computer, I'm reading it somewhere else. Pokemon games are dumbed down so everybody, including toddlers, can get into it. That's not my words, that's Masuda's words. Well, considering that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee exist, those games being the easiest games in the franchise, and Sword and Shield what could be following in that path, the only real strategy is to fight the Pokemon in battles and stuff. There isn't really much strategy in Pokemon anymore. Just like how in X and Y all the Pokemon are so all the gym leaders are pushovers, and also in Sun and Moon, at least there's the actual challenge in Sun and Moon, no Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But Pokemon games, yes. Now, not the old ones, no. All the older games, they're not. But Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Sword and Shield, yes. Yes, they are. Dynamax is also another feature that they made very easy for kids to make it easier. And also, a certain game came out called Pokemon Go. As you all know, Pokemon Go is definitely a kid's game. It's really the easiest game ever. Mobile games are designed for anybody with anybody to play, and of course, nickel and dime you of every single penny possible. But Pokemon games have turned too easy. Okay, let's start with the 3DS games. Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon X and Y, even though I like the games were too easy. Okay, I beat the games within 24 hours. You didn't actually have to train your Pokemon, because all your Pokemon will level up in the party automatically. And also the gym leaders are all pushovers. The game could probably be beaten within less than 5 hours, if you're really good at Pokemon game. Let's see how the strongest speed and of just using your starter. Well, the fastest time someone beat the game was 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 46 seconds. So my 5 hours, yeah, it was pretty close. But the games are so easy that people can beat it within 24 hours. I beat the game within 24 hours, and I actually caught Pokemon and everything. The games were that easy. Well, now let's go to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The games, I didn't even want to beat them. Okay, the games are good, but they were so easy. Okay, because the EXP cell and the original games will actually had difficulty. Well, now they don't. And of course, let us not get to the easiest games in the game. Let's just skip right through Sun and Moon, and let's go to the easiest Pokemon games ever made. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Yes, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. As I said before the game came out, there's a stigma against Pokemon that's a kid's game, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is not going to help that. And I stand by that. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are the easiest games in the Pokemon franchise. A toddler who barely knows how to speak can probably beat this game easily. Because, first of all, you get your starter, it's overpowered. You also don't have to battle Pokemon, all you do is throw the ball at it. And of course, And of course, in every gym battle, you need a Pokemon that is weak to it to get it. And of course, there's no HMs, which actually is a good thing. And that's basically it. The games are basically a cakewalk. You probably beat these games in like two. Let's see the speed one for this game. You could probably beat these games pretty easily. Oh, it's still 3 hours and 29 minutes. 3 hours, 13 minutes, 7 minutes. But the games just came out 2 years ago. So the game's probably can be beaten within 3 hours. And that's the catch 'em all speed one. Alright, that's the any percent speed one. Of course. So Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are basically the easiest games in the franchise. Of course, Sword and Shield is not out yet. Sword and Shield could be easily the hardest games in the franchise for all we know, but Pokemon is trending towards dangerous direction. Okay? Pokemon games actually used to have difficulty, but now, people are going to be mad at me, now Pokemon has turned into a kid's game. Pokemon has turned to a game that even a toddler can beat, which is pretty sad because Pokemon games used to have pretty decent difficulty, especially in Black and White and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Was the Zenwias actually had Pokemon moves with coverage on the movesets and earlier games as well. What happened to that? Well, it's because Game Freak wants to make the games as easy as possible. I won't be surprised if all the gyms in Sword and Shield and all the gym leaders becoming very forgettable and only remembered because of they appeared in the trailer. Because nobody's gonna remember half of these characters in Sword and Shield. They say, "Oh, Sword and Shield, that's another Pokemon game," and that's what people will think of it. Oh, it's just another Pokemon game. You can beat Pokemon. There's new Pokemon, and Sword and Shield. I'm still not excited for it. The graphics have not improved. All they did was change the time, and improving the graphics is changing the time because Pokemon Sword and Shield, as you all don't know, has a night cycle. Day and night cycle. Gigantamax is disappointing. Dynamax sucks. Most of the new Pokemon are not that great, except for Yamper, Wooloo,
I need a new washer.
You okay spending less on that?
and Corviknight. Those are the only Pokemon, and of course the monkey, and of course Grookey, that, and Sobble. Those are the only new Pokemon I like. All the rest of Pokemon are either pretty lazily designed or just boring. And that's basically it. Gen 8. I said Gen 8 is gonna be disappointing. Well, considering they're snapping half the Pokédex, and here's the thing: there's gonna be some Pokemon that probably never might appear in the game again, like Gramio. Gramio will probably appear in the Gen 4 remakes and never appear in the games. I won't be surprised if Gen 4 remakes are actually just more Let's Go Pikachu and Eevees. Disappointments. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield still continues to disappoint, as well. And Pokemon games are turning into kids' games. Because, unlike Mario, where there are still games for everybody that can get into, Pokemon Sword and Shield is just going towards the lowest denominator like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There's likely be very little difficulty in the game. And there are stronger Pokemon that will appeal, but that'll be it. The gym leaders are likely to be pushovers, and especially if you can find these stronger Pokemon in the wild areas. Yep, the gym leaders will likely be a pushover if a little kid gets mad to get on the higher level Pokemon. And I won't be surprised if EXP sale returns as well, making all your Pokemon it already does. So Pokemon has literally turned into a kid's game. Mario may not be a kid's game, but Pokemon so is. Mario games at least have talents. Pokemon, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, X and Y, and OS, and Sun and Moon, every game since X and Y had literally very little difficulty. But at least those three, at least the X and Y, OS, and Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, at least had the full Pokédex.